Hello VC and anybody else watching this. This video is going to be in response to Balding Boomers' very interesting idea of everybody showing their introducing the Beatles LPs. But before I get to that, hi everyone, how's everyone doing? Hope you're all well and all that sort of thing. Mine is probably going to be one of the less interesting videos you're going to see because I have one copy. It is a bootleg, and you probably have seen it before because the story is this album started with LJ, Biosite, who sent it along to SMF Captain Howdy John, who sent it along to me. And LJ showed it in a video, which John showed in his response to this thread video. So I'm going to be showing the same album because it's the only one I have. And he sent it along to me because I had no copy at all. So here we go. Here is my introducing the Beatles. It is a bootleg. It is a rather decently done bootleg. As you can see, George's shadow is on here. There's even a piece of the roof up here, which I don't remember on if that's usually there or not. There's a piece of awning sticking up there. It's on the VJ. It is, of course, a stereo, as most of the bootlegs are. It does have Love Me Do and P.S. I Love You, as many of the bootlegs do as well. Apparently many of the bootlegs have a little smear in a taste of honey lines going across it. Mine does barely, if you can see that, but it's not, if you were looking for it, it's not very pronounced at all. I'll show you the label and how you know it's a bootleg. Mine is an obvious bootleg. The rainbow circle on the label is almost non-existent. It looks like about a 1.5 inch play-out groove. Another telltale sign. And introducing the Beatles is on top. The Beatles is on the bottom. And there's not nearly enough information on the label. And it's on pretty flimsy vinyl. And both sides look about the same. This side might even be worse as far as the label goes. Yeah, so a definite bootleg here. But they did an okay job on the cover. As a few people have pointed out, I mean, the cover is thick enough, or at least almost thick enough. I don't know if you can see, it is brown on the inside. Some of the later ones were white on the inside. They had a brown border going around. So obviously fake. This one did a decent job on the cover. It kind of screwed up the label. The reason, by the way, that would be that they photocopied the label and they didn't size it exactly right, and they made the copy slightly big. One thing nobody's really talked about on this, and it's not on this one, because this has Love Me Do on it, but on the original Please Please Me on this album, they used the right version. Capitol, there's two versions of Please Please Me. A lot of people don't know this. John gets a line wrong late in the song. If you listen to the version that's on even the Please Please Me album. And it's the mono, I think. It might be mono and stereo. But Capitol got it right, or not, Capitol VJ. And on the single and on the albums, VJ's is the correct version and Capitol's is wrong, which is interesting. Anyway, there's my copy of that. And for kicks, I thought I would show this too, because this is very much related to that. It is the Beatles songs, pictures, and stories of the Beatles. Again, that VJ label as opposed to the many others. It does gatefold open. It's like a 3/4 gatefold. There's the back. And the reason I want to show this is Some of them came with records inside that actually said songs, pictures, and stories. And some of them came with records inside that said introducing the Beatles. Like mine does. This is a record that came in this album. It's not the wrong record, folks. It's right. It's just an introducing the Beatles copy. And it is mono. And it does have Please Please Me and Ask Me Why on it rather than Love Me Do. And there you go. There's what the label should look like. Introducing and the Beatles all above the spindle. No huge long run out groove there on either side. This isn't in fantastic shape, unfortunately. But there you go. This is what introducing the Beatles should look like. Only it came in a songs, pictures, and stories cover. VJ, I haven't heard too many people talk about this either. VJ was a black-owned label out of Chicago specializing in the blues. And Capitol rejected the Beatles and they looked interesting, so they jumped on it. And of course Swan was a subsidiary there, as was Tolly. So that's how all of those labels got the Beatles. And then, of course, Capitol did pick up on the Beatles and then sued to have that album stopped. And a lot of people think they lied about when it came out so that they could have it on the shelves longer. That it probably didn't actually come out till January or February of '64 and not '63 as they said. But anyway, there's my copies. My legitimate copy of Introducing the Beatles in that cover, but it is Introducing the Beatles. And my bootleg of Introducing the Beatles. Cool thread. I'm just discovering Baldy Boomer's channel. Check it out. It's a really cool channel. Also check out SMF Captain Howdy's video, and you'll see that album again. And everybody else's response. There's been a lot of responses, and it's really cool. So there's my 2 cents. Thanks for watching. Check out my podcast, snapcracklepop.podomatic.com. And I'll talk to you soon. Hope everybody's well. Take care.